Sania Mirza back in the top 15 of the doubles chart with her runners-up performance in Beijing. Now she's buoyant and wants to play, of course, in Moscow next week as well. Shivani Gupta caught up with her and, of course, was speaking about her troubles with partners, the ban on Mahesh Bhupati, Rohan Bopanna. Speaking for the first time on the issue, in fact, she said that the ban didn't make any sense as the two had already played the Olympics.
It's turning out to be a flourishing end to what has been a tumultuous season for one of India's top tennis players. I'm talking about Sania Mirza, who's just finished off with a final appearance in China. She's in conversation with us right now. Sania, thanks a lot for talking to us. It has been a rather tough year for you, but a final finish in China, and you're back in the top 15 of the women's doubles ranking, so that must feel good.
Yeah, especially after French Open, it's been tough with the draws and also with my partner being injured so much. So it's good to finish on a high, but it's motivated me to play another tournament. So I'm not done yet. So I'm gonna play another week next week. Gonna spend a week at home, and but it feels good. It was a great tournament. It was probably the biggest after a Grand Slam. To make the final there was, it was a good feeling.
So you're targeting to enter the top 10 now by the year end. How's your partnership, especially with Lagosta Vives, going?
Good. She's a great girl. We played only 2 tournaments together, and we made the final in the second one. So it's been great. We're gonna play another week, and then decide. I have to take a call on the partnership with whoever it's going to be, and I'm talking to a few people for next year. So Nuria could be one of them because we've been talking as well, but there's a couple more options as well.
Both in the mixed doubles and in the women's doubles, you've had a rather wretched luck this time around. You've been shifting partners and yet doing considerably well, because the partnerships haven't gone on very long. Just take us through what kind of a year it has been for you, breaking off your winning partnership with Vesnina because of the Olympics, and then from there on.
Yeah, there's some things that you have to do. You can't, it's not under your control. So, things that are beyond your control, you have to try and make the best out of things that come your way. So, with Bethany, we started off really well. We won a tournament together. Unfortunately, she got hurt at French Open, but I still made it up by winning French Open with Mahesh. And then, from then on, we got a bit unlucky at Wimbledon. We played against Williams in the 3rd round. They went on to win the tournament. US Open, we played against Irani Vinci, who went on to win the tournament. So, we've been rather unlucky with the draws as well. But the fact is that, me and Bethany make a great team. And, so that could be an option for next year as well. But in the mixed as well, we had a great Australian Open, great French Open, not so good Wimbledon. And, with the Olympics and everything. And then with US Open, we decided to play with different partners. And I had a decent run. I played with Fleming. And so it's been an up and down year, but I don't think it's been the worst year. I mean, I won a slam this year, so it'll probably go down in 10 years from now. I'll think of it as my best year.
Yes. On the court, the results actually have been rather good for you. It's the things off the court that have perhaps troubled you. And that brings me to the controversies that have, marked Indian tennis this year as well. Will perhaps be remembered as one of the most tumultuous years, as I said. Lately, there's been a lot of controversy about the ban that was handed out to Rohan and Mahesh. What would you say personally for you from your perspective? Because in the past, you've spoken out openly about what had happened.
Yeah, in the past I spoke out because it had to do with me. This has nothing to do with me, and so honestly, I think that it's better that we all keep our opinions to ourselves, because there's no right or wrong, or everyone's right or wrong, and I don't know. So Mahesh, I met Mahesh and Rohan in China. They seemed okay. I mean, they were playing together still, and I think Rohan's just looking forward to his wedding, which is happening next month. And it's been a rough year in terms of off-court controversies, and it's unfortunate.
Overall, the role of the AITA has come under the scanner quite a bit, and you have spoken about this as far as you were concerned. Mahesh came out quite strongly as well. What do you not expect a change in the way the AITA has behaved, or you hope they will behave in the future?
Look, the things that Mahesh said, first of all, I don't even know everything that he said, but the things that I heard that he said, I can't comment on that because, it's his opinion. And I think it went from one thing to the other. There was the the ban was for something and something else came out. So the fact of the matter is there's 4 or 5 tennis players in India who are representing the country at the highest level, and I think it shows Indian tennis in bad light, and it's not really the AITA losing or us losing. It's everyone's losing. Indian tennis is losing out and getting a bad name, and I think that's the saddest part that has come out of this. So, better or worse, I think that we should all try to work together to try to not let this happen ever again to start with, and to try to make things better for Indian tennis. Who after the 5 of us, we need someone to come out there, and by doing this, we're not going to help it. So we all need to work towards that.
But as a fellow partner and somebody who's grown up with Mahesh, did you agree with the ban? Did you think that it was the fair call to ban two players like Rohan and Mahesh?
Um, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure how it was a ban because they still played the Olympics. So to me, first of all, everything didn't make any logic to me. There's nothing from the word go to the word finish, if it's finished yet, didn't make any sense to me. And hence I came out with the strong words that I did, because it was not making any sense. So neither did the way everyone behaved at the beginning made sense, neither did the ban make sense, neither did the way everyone else is behaving now make sense. So I guess I'm a different person, or maybe everyone else is the same and I'm just weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm strange.